everyone. How are you? I'm just jumping on real fast to try to share out. Carol, I just saw your text messages right now, so I'm not ignoring you. I actually just saw them. How are you? If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. If you guys could do me a favor, just make sure to share, like, all that fun stuff that's out there. Please do that. Let your friends know that we're on live. Let your family members know that we're on live. Just going right now just to share myself so that people know that I'm live as well. And just give me 1 second. Welcome, everyone. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's healthy. I hope everyone's happy. I hope everything's nice. Yesterday, I had a little event. I was cutting a lime, and I slipped with the knife, and I sliced my finger, which was really fun. So, it's bleeding a little bit still, but it's definitely like under control. But it was so fast, and I was so annoyed with myself. Sorry, can't do two things at the same time. So I'm kind of like using StreamYard right now, but I can't use it in certain groups because it doesn't let me comment. It's really annoying. So it stops me from being allowed to comment on my posts. So the reason why I'm saying this is, so you guys are going to see, like, emails are really difficult for me to write, and I'm trying only because I can't really type. So it's really hard. And it's just like the little things are really hard for me. I'm just taking my papers out just so I have it. Little things are just hard for me. It's funny. Thank God it's my left hand and not my right. So thank God for that. But it's just funny how little things just become a little bit more difficult for you. So welcome everyone who's here. Thank you for joining me here tonight. I know it's been a while. I am trying to get things scheduled, but it's just not easy for me. I think I have it under control and then I don't. Yes, I have a huge water with me because I'm also extremely dehydrated. I've not been taking care of myself, but I will start taking care of myself. So let me just say, those of you who are new here, so what happens here tonight is this is When the Soul Speaks, and I am your psychic medium of the night, and my name is Natalie for those that are new. I know that I have a little bit of makeup on and looking a little bit shitty, but that's okay. What happens here is I work differently than other mediums, and I always say this. And I also work differently online through this than I do in person. So it's definitely different. But what happens here tonight is I connect with the spirit world. So what I do is, instead of going direct to people that are here, hey, Jamie, how's the baby? I'm going to go through everybody who's here and say hello. So what I am going, thank you, Maria. So what I am going to do is I go to the spirit world and I say, hey, how is everyone? How are you doing? Who's here? And I ask the spirit world to share evidence with me so that I could give it out to you out there so that you could see if it's your loved one or not. The reason why I do this is because there's many mediums who do things differently. And there's nothing wrong with that. Hi, Ronnie, how are you? There's nothing wrong with that at all. I like to honor the spirit world. And what I ask from them back is for them to please give me an opportunity to speak from the soul. So when your spirit loved one is in their soul space, hi Claudia, is in their soul space, when they come and I allow them to blend with me and use me as a conduit to share information, I ask them to come with love from their soul. So that when you receive a reading and you get that message that comes through, it's not just blah, 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 but you can actually feel their soul, their essence. That's what I want to do. I want you to feel their essence. That's really important. So that's why I do this the way I do. So yes, I am in suffering. So what happened? So that's what happened. So what I ask for you guys, this is what I ask for you, is I ask for you, sorry, I just want to make sure that my phone is like on do not disturb and that I could see all the comments. I am also actually seeing all the comments. I see all the names, which is absolutely great. Sorry, I just got to get back to someone. So what will happen is I will bring through evidence. I'll bring through evidence from the spirit world of what they're sharing with me. What I ask from you that's sitting here is to please claim your dead people. So if you feel that this evidence makes sense and you can understand it, just say, you know what, now I think I can understand this, okay? What I also ask from you guys is please do me a favor. If I say I have a grandmother here, please don't change a grandmother into an uncle. Okay, grandma might get really pissed off at you if you do that, okay? So I just ask, please don't do that, all right? Also, when I get names, the names can be for the living or the past. So understand that the names can be for somebody who's here right now, or it could be someone who's passed. Just because I say I have someone here and I get a name, it doesn't mean that it has to be the name of that dead person, okay? It means that it's a name that's significant to you, a name that you would understand, all right? Also, if you claim your person and you don't want to hear from them, you say, Natalie, thank you so much. I really understand all the evidence that you're giving, but I really don't care what they have to say. They weren't nice to me when they were here in the physical world. I really don't give a shit what they have to say in the spirit world. And I'll say, thank you so much for letting me know that this is your person, and I will move on to the next. Okay? Because what happens is I don't want to waste anybody's time. What do I mean by that? I want to bring in as many people as I possibly can for as many as I possibly can. So it's really important for you guys to claim your people, whether you want to hear from them or not. I'll honor and respect if you don't, but don't just sit here waiting and then after 15 minutes be like, oh, you know what? I think that's for me, because then we've wasted 15 minutes of somebody's time. Okay. Lisa, I know you're here. Hey, Deb, how are you? Lisa, I know you're here. I'm just going to ask you if you could just monitor in case what happened last time happens again, because you never know. And I'm going to ask you guys to please make sure to do me a favor, share, tag your friends, all that fun stuff. As I'm sitting here telling you all this blah, 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 what I'm actually doing is I'm opening myself up and I'm letting the spirit world know that I'm here. That's what I'm doing. So I'm telling them, you know what? I'm actually doing the show. Please interrupt me. Please let me know. We want to let your loved ones know. Thank you, Lisa. Your loved ones know that you're here. What your loved ones on the other side are doing is they're gathering together also. They're raising their vibration. They're supporting one another. They're giving love. They're having conversations. So that's really important too, because what they're also going to do is they're going to see who has what in common. And they're going to come together and they're going to bring that evidence forward. One person in the spirit world will step forward and will speak. But there will be those of you out there that are going to go, you know what? That really sounds like my grandmother. I don't understand that piece of evidence that Natalie shared, but everything else I understand. That's not a coincidence. It's a parallel reading. Your loved ones are gathering together to say, listen, all of our voices can't be heard in one night, but one person can be the voice for all of us. So let their loved one get that message, because my loved one will know that I'm here as well and will be able to receive information as well. So I hope I'm explaining that nicely. I hope I'm explaining that the right way. And I love seeing all of you guys here tonight. I really do. I love seeing everyone. I want to thank you so much for being here and joining me here. Like, I really, really, really appreciate it so much. I see some of you guys are, Kelly, I don't have seltzer, but I do have water because I do have to hydrate myself. I'm like in bad shape. But look, Kelly, I pulled, oh shit. Sorry, I hit a button. Kelly, I pulled a U, not as bad, but I did slice my finger with a knife yesterday. And Courtney was here, so she got to see the whole thing. I love the fact that I'm seeing that some of you guys are local too. So I love that. I love you guys letting me know where you're from. I love all that stuff. I am from Rockland County, New York, which is right outside of Manhattan, about 35 minutes. And I'm in Suffern. So that's the name of my town. So I'm in Suffern, New York, just for those of you guys who don't know. I am also a New Yorker. So if you're coming here for, puppies and butterflies and me not to tell you like it is, you're in the wrong place. You could find somebody else to go to. Whatever the spirit world shares with me, I'm going to share with you. So I am not going to sugarcoat anything if they're not sugarcoating anything, okay? I need you guys to know that. Oh, from New City, awesome, Rosemary. So I need you guys to know that, all right? I don't sugarcoat anything. You being here listening means that you're open to receive. If you're not open, you don't have to be here, okay? So as I'm sharing out, I do know that I do have a mom stepping forward. And when I say this, I know that mom would be connected to a Mary. Mary's very important to her. So I know there is a connection to a Mary. I know that mom is showing me some circulatory issues. So I know there would be something wrong with her circulation or circulatory. I want to say this as well. She is showing me this. She's also showing me the number 2 is significant. So I know mom would have 2 children. When I say mom had issues with circulation, I am not saying that this was the cause of death. So please do not change things for yourself, okay? It'll make things difficult for you. So if you understand mom being in the spirit world, very important, don't change mom to grandma or anybody else. If you could understand her having circulation issues, it might be diabetes, might be the circulation that I'm getting, but just don't quote me on that yet. But I'm seeing blood, I'm seeing issues with blood circulation, I'm seeing that. I know that mom would have had 2 children. I know that she does have grandchildren that she wants to acknowledge as well. I also know that mom would have been very tender and caring. So she wouldn't have been like me, a spitfire, get straight to the point. She would have been more tender, caring, loving like that. I also know that there would be Mary significant in the family. So I know that Mary would be significant as well. Shelby, you understand all of this? So Shelby, you're understanding all of this that I'm sharing as well, the 2 children, because that's really important. She keeps acknowledging her 2 children. I know, let me just share this. I know that mom would have had an illness. So we knew that she was not doing well. So I want to share this as well also. So she had an illness. So her passing wasn't sudden and unexpected, but I'm not going to take away at how difficult it was, because I feel like mom's passing was still sooner than what we expected. So even though it wasn't sudden and unexpected, I know that her passing would have been sooner than what we expected. And I hope I'm explaining that the right way. Beautiful, Shelby. So if you could understand this, hon, I'm going to ask you permission to work with you. I'm going to hope that my computer doesn't continue to freeze. Actually, I'm going to take it off of the Wi-Fi and see if that is better. In a second, I'm going to ask mom to give me a second as well. And hopefully that helps. So now I'm directly connected. So I just want to talk about mom for a second, Shelby. She keeps telling me congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. So I know that there would be something significant in the family that just happened. So there would have been a celebration of something. I do want to lean towards wedding. So I do want to lean towards that actually, because she keeps telling me congratulations. So she keeps saying congratulations. And I want to lean, like I said, towards wedding. She also wants to talk to me about patience. Shelby, mom keeps talking to me about patience. So I'm not sure if you, please don't take this the wrong way, because she keeps sharing with me like, tell my little girl to have a little more patience. She's starting to lose her patience. So I feel like there's something going on that your children are getting under your skin, because she's telling me children, and you're losing your patience. And mom's like, it's not that big of a deal. It's okay. So just let me know if you could understand this, Shelby, because I just want to make sure that I am with you. I do know that mom keeps talking to me about the nails and the nails getting done, but I feel like this is more towards you, Shelby. So I know that you would have manicured nails, and either you just got them done recently or you need to get them done, because she keeps sharing to me about this. If you have no children, this may not be yours then. I just want to make sure, because I don't want to change anything. I don't want to change anything, because she keeps talking to me about the children, about the children, about the children. So let me just put it out there for a second. I'm not taking this away from you. It's just that because I don't want to let the children go. That's very significant. Okay. And I can't, Terry, it would have to be mom. It would have to be mom that's in the spirit world. So let me just give the evidence again for a second, please. Let me just give the, I just hit the wrong thing. Sorry. Okay. So Shelby's also saying, okay, not my nails, may not be my mom. Okay. Thank you, honey. You have been waiting, but just don't leave me yet, Shelby. I just want to make sure I have the right person. And Terry, please, your mom is in the spirit world. You do understand. You just got your nails done. Your nephew just got married. Would you understand you being a little bit impatient with your children recently, that your mom would very kindly say, please just be a little bit more patient, that kind of thing? Hi, Lazara. you would understand this as well. Okay, let me just get a little bit more information because I just want to make sure. I don't want to give anybody's mother away to somebody else because mom will get really mad at me. I know that March would be significant as well. So I know the month of March would be significant. So this would be a birthday, anniversary, or month of passing. So I know that March would be significant as well. If you could just please let me know if you could understand March as well. She keeps talking to me about the car. She died in March. Okay. She keeps talking to me about the car. So I know that a car would also be significant. Let me just dig a little bit deeper with her for a second and just say either you need work done on the car or you just had work done on the car. But she keeps talking to me about the car and a concern around the car. So I know there would be a concern around the car. This may not be your car, Terry. I don't know if you have a son that's driving or your son has a car, but I heard concern around car and then I heard son as well. So I want to give you that also. So just let me know if you could understand that as well. Want to talk about the car as well. Also, Terry, would you understand your nephew drives your dad's old car? Okay. Do me a favor. If that's significant and you could understand that, I want you to check the car because mom keeps talking to me about the significance of the car. Yes, I agree. It's significant. And it's dead in his girlfriend's driveway. Okay. Thank you. That's what I needed. Not that I needed the car to be dead. I'm sorry. I don't mean to smile and laugh and be excited about this. It's just that I knew that there was something significant about the car and needing to be checked because something wasn't working. And it's just the whole car is dead and not working. So Terry, I do believe I am with you with all the evidence that mom is bringing through. I want to thank you for stepping forward and letting me know. Shelby, I'm sorry that wasn't your mom, but still listen, if you could understand some of it, but I do feel like I am with Terry. So Terry, I just want to tell you a couple of things. Mom wants to say she's really proud of you because I feel like you've stood in your own power. So I feel like you've done something for yourself. You've done something to protect you or for you that you would not usually or normally do. So I think that's very important that she wants to say she's really proud of you for standing up for yourself. So she's really proud of you for that. Also, she keeps showing me actually, it almost slipped out and I almost stopped it from slipping out. So I'm going to say yellow roses. So mom keeps on giving me yellow roses for you. So I'm not sure if that's your favorite flower, if there's a connection with yellow roses. Sorry, I'm starting to melt a little. Or there's a connection with yellow roses, but she wants to give me yellow roses for you as being significant. So what I'm going to say is if you cannot understand yellow roses right now here today, then I want you to take that as a sign. And what I want you to do is I want you to know that yellow roses will be placed in front of you. And that will be mom's way of saying, I'm right here. Hello, I love you. And I will never not be by your side. So I want you to understand that because she keeps showing me the yellow roses as significant. So Terry, I hope you can understand this message from mom and the yellow roses. Make sure, and I don't mean to like change things or anything like that, but I'm seeing real yellow roses. So I don't feel like they're going to be like a picture of yellow roses or something like that. I feel like you're going to see like real yellow roses. And I think this is really significant from mom. So just be open to receiving and just know that she's always around you. And I leave you with a lot of love from mom. And thank you for allowing me to read for you. I want to thank everybody who's here today joining me. And I want to thank you guys. You're really doing a great job. What I did notice is that everybody's letting the people who could take it start commenting. I love that. And then when somebody has it, I notice that nobody's trying to steal their loved one away from them. And I love the fact also that you guys are very honest. I really appreciate that Shelby said like, oh, no, I don't have children, and then she let me know and she was okay with that understanding that it wasn't her loved one and being okay with that. When we do that, it lifts the energy, other people to get messages. It just allows healing on top of it as well. So thank you, Lisa. Thank you. I'm glad that you could take that message also. So that means a lot to me, so that you guys could just see that there's different pieces and things that can come through that you may be able to take just as what a friend of mine actually uses. She says it's a postcard. So your loved ones might be sending a postcard. meaning like a hello, a quick I'm here, you're not by yourself kind of thing. And I think that's really important to know also. I'm sorry I'm talking really fast. This is what spirit does to me when they come through. I all of a sudden can't slow down. I feel so bad because I know that I have a lot of people in other countries where there's a little bit of a language barrier. So I do apologize for my speed in my speech. I apologize for that. I do know that I do have a dad coming through now. I know this dad is telling me that he had a massive heart attack. Massive heart attack. I use that word. So this means that he was here and he was gone. Okay. I feel like this was a big deal. Massive heart attack. I know dad would have had heart attacks before this though. Okay. So he had a warning. So he had heart attacks before this. I'm saying heart attacks prior to this. I do feel like there might have been 2. I want to lean towards 2 heart attacks. Please don't quote me on that. So don't hold me on that. Oh my God, I can't put my finger. I keep forgetting. Don't quote me on that. Don't hold me on that. But I know that he would have died of a massive heart attack, and he would have had a heart attacks prior to this massive one that took his life. I know that dad would have been overweight and really did not take care of himself. I also know that he would have been a really, really hard worker. I want to lean towards like police force. I want to lean towards that. I keep seeing a connection with the police. Okay, I keep seeing a connection to the police. So I want to share that as well. So if you can understand, I almost dropped my water as I spill it all over. If you could understand dad in the spirit world, massive heart attack, had heart attacks prior to that, I think 2, and a connection to the police department. I'm not saying that he was a police officer. He could have been. But I know there is a connection to the police force, police department. I want to talk about this as well. I also heard the name Danielle as significant. So I heard the name Danielle, and that was significant. So if you could understand this, please let me know. Hi, Susan. Sorry. I have these TikToks stuck in my head. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. I'm not going to let dad go. I'm going to tell you this right now. So I'm going to give this information again because I know that and I'm going to say this very clearly, I know that dad's daughter is here. So I'm going to say this because he says, my daughter is here. I have dad. He's looking for his daughter. He had a massive heart attack. I know there would have been heart attacks prior to that. Darcy, I can understand everything but the name and the police. You don't have any police connections. I'm not going to change this. I want everybody else to listen because you're going to see how stubborn I am, those that are new. I am not going to change the evidence that I receive, but I'm going to describe it a little bit differently. Darcy, if you could just give me a moment and just hold this thought for a second. He keeps on showing me a badge and dark blue. So I don't want to change it. That's why I'm thinking police. Sue, can you understand everything for dad? Massive heart attack, had heart attacks before, a connection to the police force. I'm not saying he was in the police force. Your dad was a policeman. Can you understand massive heart attack? Can you understand a couple of heart attacks before that? Police checks, Darcy. I don't feel police checks. Megan, everybody who's watching, I know it says Thomas. I know that's Megan. Sue, you can take everything. Megan, you understand everything but the name Danielle. And now, when I give a name like that, Danielle, it could be, it would have to be somebody close to you, somebody in your life. So it can't be like, oh, your next door neighbor's cousin's friend was Danielle that you were having, that you had a beer with the other night. That's not it. So just hold on to Danielle for a second and put it on your top shelf of information. Okay. Hi, Lexa, on your top shelf of information. Just don't leave me. Sue, you're saying you could understand everything. You could understand dad having a massive heart attack, dad having heart attacks before this. You could understand the police force connection. I know you said you could understand the police force connection. You could understand the name Danielle as a connection, something significant for you or someone close to you in the family. You can understand all of this, hon, and I'm sorry for repeating the information over again, but I know I speak very quickly, and I just want to make sure that others that are listening and watching can see and know as well, too. Also, I forgot to say this. If you're somewhere where someone shared this post. If you don't comment on the original post of mine, which is Natalie Lucia, I won't see your comments. Okay, I will not see those comments. I'm sorry. Hi, Shani, how are you? So Sue, if you could just let me know if you're in or not for Dad. I want to talk. Oh my God, there's so many things that he's showing me, because he's showing me like his watch is significant and someone has his watch, but it's put away and it's not worn. That's the other thing. I'm sorry, I have to open my closet door for my cat, so he could go inside. Okay, there you go. If I didn't open it for him, he would have kept pulling at it and pulling at it. And we don't want him to be unhappy and disrupting me. Hi, Lori. So I don't know where Sue went. I'm looking for Sue. I see Maria, I see Carmen, I see Claudia. I'm looking for Sue, who was saying that she could understand everything, that her dad was in the police force. She could understand the heart attack. She could understand everything. I don't know where Sue went. Oh, yes, but Danielle. Okay. Yes, but Danielle. Okay. Do me a favor, Sue. Hold on to Danielle for a second and stay with me. Don't leave me yet, okay? Nona, I'm sorry. My dad, massive heart attack, and the watch. He came through before with you and the watch, okay? Everything has to be able to be taken, guys, okay? My Brooke, your sister's name is Danielle. Dad would have to be in the spirit world. It would have had to be a massive heart attack. There would need to be a connection with the police. Let me just get a little bit more. Michael and John. It's funny. I'm like, really, these names are very common. But I just heard these two names as well, Michael and John, and they can be middle names, just so you guys know. And it can be someone who's living or someone who's passed. It could be either. No, Brooke, honey, if it would have to be your dad. It would have to be your dad. And the reason why I say that the way I am is only because he's saying my daughter is here. My daughter is here. So that's why I'm saying that. My daughter is here. Lexa, these are your brothers. Lexa, okay. Let me just say this again, guys. Because I know I'm giving there's nothing anybody's doing wrong here. Darcy, okay. Michael is my cousin. John is my dad. Darcy, can you understand John, your dad, being in the spirit world? I gotta be careful with my freaking finger. It's killing me. Because I have dad, I have massive heart attack. I have had heart attacks before. A connection with the police force. I got the names Danielle, Michael, and John. I did get those names, so I do want to say that as well. Darcy, you can understand, okay, dad being in the spirit world. Okay, Darcy, because I feel like the evidence you can take and understand. I think Danielle was the only one that you couldn't understand. Shh. There's a lot coming in here. Massive heart attacks. Okay, that's what I need also. That was major. He kept showing me that he had, and I used that. If you remember in the beginning, I said, sorry, my finger's all messed up. Massive heart attack. Excuse my handwriting. It's terrible. Massive heart attack and heart attacks before. So I don't want to change that, because that's really important. That's really important, because he's stressing that to me. He keeps showing me his heart, showing me his heart, showing me his heart. And he's also telling me that his family drove him crazy. They kept trying to take things out of he's like taking his salt away. I keep seeing salt. Like taking his salt away from him. Like they kept trying to get him to be healthier. They kept trying to say, we need you here longer. We need you here longer. We need you to be with us. You can't leave us. You need to get healthier, that kind of thing. He keeps sharing me as very significant. I'm not going to look at the comments for a second, because I really have dad here very strong and I really want to honor him. He's showing me his watch. He's showing me that it's put away in a drawer. He's showing me that it's not worn by anybody else. So I want to stress that as well. See, Darcy, oh my God, he loves salt. He must have said salt to me 100 times. Honestly, he must have said salt to me 100 times. He's And I'm joking about this, but he's like, tell them I'm pissed at them for trying to mess with my salt. But I feel like that was his sense of humor. I feel like while your dad knew he wasn't well and knew that he should make himself healthier and make better choices, I feel like he had such a great sense of humor. I feel like he just loved life. He knew how to enjoy life. He knows this stuff. Like he knows how to do this. And that's what he's saying. He's saying, I'm sorry that I had to leave the way I did, but I want you to know that I enjoyed every moment of my life. I don't want you to forget that. And he says, as fast as I could enter the world, as fast as I left this world. And he wants you to know that's just the way it had to be. That was just my personality. That's the way I was. I didn't want anybody fussing over me or trying to figure things out for me or trying to change more for me. He's like, that's the way I had to do it. That's the way it was. Your uncle Darcy is also in the spirit world because I see a gentleman at dad's side that feels to me like a brother. Feels to me like a brother. So it would either be, well, it would be, I would say, an uncle of yours. So I want to say that as well. He does feel like a brother to me because dad's acknowledging him. He's also, oh my God, this is so difficult because I talk with my freaking hands and I'm not supposed to bend this finger. Every time I bend it, it opens just a little bit. It might be brotherhood. Yes, uncle. Okay. So then I should just shut up and stop trying to change what I'm saying, right? You could yell at me and tell me, shut up, Natalie, just give what you get and stop trying to explain things. Darcy and your son. Would you understand your son's passing being also sudden and unexpected? And just, Darcy, just give me yes or no. Don't give me any other information, please. Please, darling, don't give me any more information. Do you understand your son's passing being sudden and unexpected? That's my question. Yes, very. Do you understand also, please, darling, that your son is holding himself accountable for his passing? Not saying it was intentional, please understand. He's just holding himself accountable for his passing. So please, yes or no, or I don't know. That's okay. But a yes or no, would you understand why he's telling me that he's holding himself accountable for his passing? And would you also understand that he wants you to know that there was nothing that you could have done to prevent this, even though you tried? And I want to use it this way. Please understand, and please, I hope you're okay with this. He keeps on sharing with me. I want you to understand that even the tough love, he understands it. He doesn't want you to hold on to guilt, feeling that you did something wrong or you could have done something more. He doesn't want you to feel that. Can you understand what your son means by this or how he is sharing this information? I also want those of you to know that you're listening and you're seeing. I just want you to notice how Terry's dad came in, shows me his uncle. She mentions the son, his son's right there. Her son's right there. So that's why we have to really understand that we have to acknowledge who's there because we don't know who's with them. Okay. Your son keeps telling me that he, Okay. So I need to tell you this, hon. I need to tell you this because your son really, first of all, your son wants you to know that he is okay. He is safe. He's in your dad's arms. He wants you to know that. He also wants you to know that there was nothing that you could have done. You couldn't have stopped this. You couldn't have prevented this. You couldn't have changed anything, that you couldn't have done that. You have a daughter as well. He has a sister that's living. And he has a sister that's living because he keeps sharing with me, please give my love to my sister. And your son keeps talking to me about his name, that his name is significant. His name, he is named after someone. He carries someone's name. He shows me pride with this. So he shows me pride with his name and love with his name. I know you would still have your son's t-shirts. I see t-shirts. I don't see button-down shirts. I see t-shirts. No sister. Who would be the sister-like person that he wants to send his love to? Or let me just say, he's showing me like a sister that he wants to send his love to. So I want to give that to you. Please hold on to that because I know I have your son. So please hold on to that. Okay. Your Uncle David is in heaven. Okay. So you can understand the whole name thing. So with the whole name thing, please hold on to the sister like, because there's someone who's a female that he wants to send his love to. That's like a sister. Would you understand the name Kate or Catherine? Kate or Catherine, because he's sharing that name with me as well. And I know that that would be significant also. Kate or Catherine. Okay. That's his close friend of his. That's who he's talking about. So if you see Kate or Catherine, if you see her, if you could please send him her love. Okay. I got a close friend of his and I don't know. So I don't know if you could just restate that for me, Kate or Catherine, because I heard that name, but that sister-like person he wants to send his love to. Oh, that's interesting. Kate, you have a brother also that's passed. Darcy, like a sister. Yes. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Kate, so Darcy, I just want to give you this message from your son. I want you to know that he loves you very much, that he hears you talking to him every day. Every day. Okay. Every day, like a sister. You'll know who it is. Don't worry about it because I have a feeling we're going to see what happens here. So you're saying no, Kate, and I have a Kate here. Kate, don't leave me. Darcy, your son wants to say that he hears you with him every day. He knows that you're always thinking about him and he will not leave your side. And he's sending his love to you. Okay? He's sending his love to you. Kate, do me a favor, please, hon. Let me know. Wait, give me a second. Would you understand the same thing? Your brother's passing being sudden and unexpected. Would you understand your mom trying to intervene and try to help him, but not being able to and holding on to guilt, feeling that she could have saved her son but didn't? And I'm not saying that this is true, but I'm saying your mom feels this way. So, Kate, would you understand this? Would you understand the information that I gave when I gave Darcy the information from happy birthday to your son, Darcy. Okay, Kate, give me a second because this is, so everybody who's watching, if you notice, I got the name Kate. I wrote down the name Kate right there. Sorry for my middle finger, but my other finger's broken. So that's your brother's way of kind of sneaking in. Okay. Not taking away from Darcy's son, not taking away from Darcy's son's message, not taking away from that. That was for her. What I'm saying is that we need to get Kate in. Look at this. And Kathy's saying the same thing. So look at how your loved ones are handling this. They're on the other side. They're getting together. They're sharing information. They're saying, wait, we need to make sure that our loved ones know. Kate, how come your brother is teasing you? Something about sneakers or shoes. I keep on hearing sneakers or shoes. And look at this, more. I want you guys to continue listening. Something about sneakers or shoes. He wants to tease you. I don't know if your sneakers are dirty and old and you need a new pair, or you were just shopping for shoes, something like that. I love that. I'm also a Kate or a Catherine. He also wants to talk to me about a necklace being significant. There's something significant about a necklace, about having a necklace. Connected to him, though. Connected to him. Actually, my cross. He's always teasing you. Yeah, I feel like he really wants to tease you, though, Kate. Like, I really feel like he wants to, like, really nudge at you to make you laugh, to make you have you feel his essence. Did your brother wear a cross or have a cross around his neck? Because he keeps bringing me to the necklace and he keeps showing me the cross is significant as well. So I know that would be significant also. Katie, do you have a new boyfriend? What's with the boyfriend? What's with the boyfriend? The boyfriend. Your brother wants to tease you about the boyfriend. Yes, he had a cross necklace. Okay, he keeps acknowledging the cross necklace as well. But I want to go to the boyfriend. Oh, beautiful. Your sister. Okay, great. I love the way this is coming through. So I want you guys, I know everybody can see how this is coming through. Kate, I am still focused on you. I just want you to know, but everybody else who's getting these parallels, please don't not take it. Kate, the boyfriend. I can't let go of the boyfriend. What is with the boyfriend? Why does he keep on talking about the boyfriend? If you're married, would this have been a boyfriend that he knew before you got married? But I feel like we're not married. I feel like he wants to talk about the boyfriend. I hope I didn't lose Kate. Sorry, I have to watch my phone too because of all the comments. And those of you who are watching, if you're watching on something else that has been shared out, I will not see your comments unless you comment on the original posting, just so you know. Okay, just so you know. And those of you who are watching now and getting a reading, the recording will be on my page at all times. I don't take it down. And also it'll be on my YouTube. I don't take it down. Wait, but you're married. So what I said was, you need to get one, but you're married. Oh my God, I have to laugh at that. I have to laugh at that. Then I want to go back. He is a jokester. I am going to tell you he is a big jokester, but would he have known your husband as your boyfriend? So would he have known your husband as your boyfriend? He's sharing a memory with me also when you guys are younger. I want to say towards high school time. Just hold on to this for a second. High school time. He's showing me being outside. Okay. So yes, he would have. Okay. So your husband now may have this memory or may have heard this story, but your brother is sharing with me a memory of when you guys were younger. He was outside washing the car and him spraying you with the hose. But it was like hysterical to him because, and please just hold on to, either you were just about to go out, so you got dressed and like you had your hair and your makeup done, or you just came back from having your hair and makeup done. So there's something about him hitting you with the hose while he was washing the car outside. He thinks it's the funniest thing ever. You were annoyed because and I want to lean more towards you were just about to go out. So you were either going out and you just did yourself, or you had just gotten back, but I want to lean towards more of just going out. But your brother is definitely sharing like these memories with me that makes him laugh. He's like, I knew I was funny. Sometimes she didn't think I was so funny, but I knew I was funny. And I think this is really his personality. So I want you to just, if you don't have this memory, I gotta stop smacking everything. Yes, leaving the house. Okay, I'm so glad you have this memory, because if you didn't, I would have been like, you have to hold on to it, because he's insisting on it. He's cracking himself up. He thinks he is the funniest guy ever. He thinks that he loves to tell stories. He loves to share stuff. But what he wants to see you, Kate, is never lose the laughter, because laughter is everything. Everything. It will bring you back into the moment. It will allow you to realize that you are living, and it'll allow you to remember what it's like to smile. So I think it's really important for you to know that your brother wants you to continue with laughter. It's really, really important. All right. I am going to leave you with that. I love the way he came through. I loved how he did this. I appreciate it very much. He made my job a lot easier. He really did. He made my job a lot easier. And I'm going to leave you with his love. And thank you for allowing me to read for you. I'm sweating. Thank you, Cecilia. And those of you who take the parallels, don't take it away. Don't take it away from yourself. I do feel like I was speaking to Kate's brother. I want to say this, but that doesn't mean that your brother isn't with Kate's brother laughing at the similarities that are there. Okay, so don't take that away. Just know and feel the essence of your loved one around you as you're watching and listening to my messages, because that's how this works. That's how this goes. This is how it allows me to be able to, my finger's freaking killing me. I gotta stop saying it. I gotta clean it out. But this is what allows me to be able to reach more than one of you at a time, because that's what I want. That's what I need. Okay. Confidence in my delivery. My confidence in my delivery I have to give towards my teachers and my mentors who have worked with me. They have definitely, yes, Kathy, I can see your comments. They have definitely pushed me in. For those of you who are mediums or want to study mediumship or anything like that, it took me a long time to get out of my own way. And what happens is that if I do not speak with confidence, then I'm telling your loved ones in the spirit world, I'm not sure if I believe what they're saying to me. So I'm basically, yes, Ellen, I can see your comments too. So basically, I'm telling the spirit world, I don't have confidence in them. So if I don't have confidence in your loved ones that are on the other side, how are they possibly going to have confidence in me? So you'll notice that I'm wrong at times, and I should be, because no medium is 100% spot on, or one of two things. They're making it up, or the person who's receiving the reading is just being nice, and just saying yes. So you should never be 100%. But I think it's really important that I honor the spirit world. I have trust in them. I know they are loved ones. I know that they want to come through. I know that I have to honor and respect what they're sharing. And I know when I get a no from you guys, it's not them. It's me. It's my misinterpretation. So I'll ask them, please give it to me again, or give it to me a different way so I can understand it. So that's how I work. But I have to give that to my mentors, my teachers, who watch and tell me, like, oh, well, is it a grandfather or is it a father? Natalie, you can't have one or the other. Like, they'll tell me that. Like, they'll correct me on stuff, which is what you need, which is absolutely what you need. Constructive criticism is really important. It really is. Catherine, I believe I get messages or see things, can't speak anymore. I believe I get messages or see things that may happen in the future through dreams. How do I develop this to understand? So, I have an introduction to mediumship course. That's a group course. It's going to be starting like in August. But what I would do now is I would keep a journal. So if you have dreams or things that you're dreaming, you're getting information from, I would keep a journal of it so you could understand how you're receiving things. If you're getting messages, write down your messages, because what we're fantastic at doing, we're brilliant at doing, we're brilliant at receiving things and then convincing ourselves that we're wrong and then telling ourselves that we made it up, that whole thing. So when you have it in writing, and then you get confirmation afterwards, it reminds you of, I need to trust myself. I need to believe in myself. Okay. What happens is, Ellen, I remember that too. Oh my gosh, I remember that too. What I will tell you that's really, 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 really important here is ethics. It really is. We have to be very careful with how we deliver and share information. I am going, that noise in the background is not my stomach. It is my dog who's complaining because it is 9:50 at night and it's past her bedtime, just so you know. I always give the same example. Any of my students that are on here, anybody who's worked with me has probably heard this example before. You will never find me walking up to somebody on the street going, oh my God, do you have an uncle that died? Because I have your uncle here. I'm a medium. I just need to give you a message. I will never do that. That's unethical. Because what if that uncle was her molester? That's my example. So that's the only thing. So that's why I tell, keep notes. You have premonitions, you see things, you get messages, keep it down. Write it down so you have that there. So that you know that could be your confirmation. And if somebody comes to you and says, you have a premonition that somebody's going to, I'm leaving something very, very, I am hardcore with the ethics. See, Lisa will tell you I'm hardcore with the ethics. I don't play games with ethics. I don't. I really, really don't. So let's say you have a premonition that somebody's going to have a leak in their sink. I'm using something very simple just because. Write it down. And then if they tell you, oh my God, I had a leak in my sink. I can't believe you had a leak in your sink. Look at the date and the time. I wrote it down that you were going to have that happen. That will help you to develop. Okay, that will help you with everything. I think that's really important. Really important. But it's not our jobs to walk up to somebody and say, I don't have a really good feeling. I think you might have cancer in your body. You should go see the doctor. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because one thing that we do honestly understand is that our thoughts, like they say, I'm going to write it down like this. Our dis-ease will create disease. So be careful how you share things with people, because you don't want to give them dis-ease where they're not eased with themselves, and then it creates what exactly they manifest what it is. You don't want that, okay? And I love synchronicities. We don't make that up, okay? So just know, all right? As I am talking with you guys, I don't want you to think that I'm ignoring the spirit world. I'm not. when this happens or when something comes up or something like that, it's usually for a reason. So there's obviously people here who needed to have that or needed to hear that. I've had psychic mediums approach me. Yeah, and it leaves a mark. It leaves a mark. It just, and it's not, and sometimes they share things and they just don't know how to share it properly, and it leaves a mark. So exactly, we're not God. You never say anything like that. Never. Yet, look, it happened to me. I had someone locally who went to a local medium, and the person said, "You lost your child to suicide." And she says, "Yes." She says, "That's because there is a curse on your family, and I could take that curse from your family." And the woman was like, "What?" And she's like, "Yeah." She's like, "You need to get your curse off your family. That's why your child committed suicide. If you give me $800, I'll take the curse away." The woman looked at her and said, "I don't have $1,800. The psychic's response was this: "You have jewelry, don't you?" When I heard this story, I said, right there is the biggest red flag. You run. Don't ever listen to anyone who says, "You have a curse, you have bad spirits, you have this, you have that. Pay me money and I'll take it off." Don't do that. No reputable medium is going to say that to you. If you sit with me in a reading and I say, "You know what, something just, it doesn't feel right to me," I will clear you there. It's part of your reading. I'm not going to say to you, "Give me more money and then I'll take it away." That's disgusting. So just, if something doesn't feel right, trust your intuition, trust your gut. That's important. I need you to brush your teeth. Okay. What? Yeah, and I'm glad, Stacey, you needed to hear it and you heard it, because it happens all the time. And that's what gives us a bad name. That's what gives us a bad name. So this next connection that I have here, I know is a friend. I know that. So I know that I have a friend here. He's a man. I know that he liked to live life in the fast lane. Live life in the fast lane is how he shared that. Live life in the fast lane. I want you guys to really hold on to that, because I feel like he might have even used those words. Okay. I want to link accident to him because I feel like I see an accident. I do know I see a vehicle. I want to lean towards motorcycle, but don't quote me on that. And I want to lean towards leg injury too. Melanie, just tell me, hon, you have a friend that passed, a male, lived life in the fast lane, got into an accident. I also feel like he might have had another accident before that, but this one would have taken his life. So this wasn't his one and only accident that he had. It was just the one that took his life. Jeans t-shirt kind of guy. Don't ask him to get dressed up. Please go brush your teeth, Avery. Thank you. Carol, okay, Carol, maybe, okay, so I have a couple of you that are saying this. So I have Melanie who says maybe, I have Carol that says maybe, I say Lisa that says maybe. Let me just get a little bit more here. Okay, you can't, that's okay. If you cannot confirm it, you're not telling me, no, that didn't happen, so please don't leave me, okay? Okay. Always said he lived a life of the fast lane. Okay, let me just get a little bit more. Jeans, t-shirt kind of guy. This should solidify it, hopefully. I was a smoker. So tell me if you could tell me here, if you can take everything. That's what I want to know right now. So I want to know friend, male, live life in the fast lane, died of an accident. I feel like he might have had a leg injury in his life. Jeans, t-shirt kind of guy, and was a smoker. Okay, and was a smoker. Jamie, I see your comments, honey. I'm really sorry for your loss, but I have a friend here. And you're saying, Dad, I have a friend. And I don't want to change it. And he didn't die from it. Yeah, I don't feel like I have your dad, honey. Okay. But I'm really, really sorry. I really am. Leg injury, died in the fasting. Carol, was he a smoker? Even if he was a smoker at some point in his life, but was he a smoker? He smoked at one point, but not when I knew him. Okay, Lisa. Had an accident. Carol, yes, he was a smoker. Okay, let me just get a little bit more, hon. Lisa, you too. Let me just get a little bit more. Now, I wasn't a biker kind of guy, but if people see me from the outside, they would see me and say, is he a biker? Is he not a biker? Like, I feel like there's something about his persona from a distance that people would try to stereotype. And I hate to say that, but people would try to stereotype him. So would you understand this? Houdini, you're killing me right now. Find a place to lay down. Carol, you understand this? Yeah, tough guy. Okay, so you understood what I was saying about like that persona of that biker. Lisa, how about you, hon? How about you? I know at this accident, oh wait, was this, he did own a motorcycle. Okay. So Lisa said, I don't think so. So Carol, I do think I am with you. Carol, would you understand weather being a part of this accident? Precipitation, I'm going to use that word. Would you understand precipitation being a part of this accident? Because he's showing me this. I feel like, absolutely. Okay, Carol, if I could just work with you for now. I do feel like I am with you, and I just want to talk about a couple of things because I feel like I keep hearing, I'm sorry from him. So I feel like he's sorry for, I think it might have been something he said or not being able to say something to you before he left. So it's like kind of like a big snow ice storm. Okay. I feel like there's something that like he didn't get a chance to say. He keeps on sharing me like, I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to tell you this. I didn't get a chance to say this to you. And I know that there's a lot there, but I feel like he wants to apologize for missing the call or missing the opportunity is the way he's sharing this with me. Missing the call or missing the opportunity. And he's saying that he's sorry that you feel life would have been so much differently if he would have survived. That's what he just shared with me. Like life, you feel like because he died, going back to, and please, Carol, don't take this the wrong way, going back to that, what I was talking about with other psychics, like the black cloud, the bad thing, all that stuff, like feeling like, oh my gosh, what's happening? Why did this, why, I didn't know he left. Okay. So feeling like, why me? Like, why? And not saying why me, but he's just saying that he wants to acknowledge that he doesn't want you to feel like it's because of you of what happened to him, or that it's your fault because of what happened to him, or that like it's your bad luck. I keep hearing like bad luck. He keeps telling me she feels like it's bad luck, like she's not good enough to be loved because she's bad luck. You know, like she shouldn't, you know, like that. He keeps on talking about the bad luck, like you feeling like you have something on you and shouldn't get close to certain people because you don't want to expose them to that. You feel guilty. So he keeps on sharing this with me, that this is your feeling, but he keeps saying like this to me. So I feel like he wants you to let it go, to just let it be, that it's not like that. It was his decision. He was fully aware of what he was doing, where he was going, why he was doing that. You know, that was his decision. It was his fault. He's taking full blame for this. Where does the number 20 come in? Why is 20 significant? I keep getting 20, and I want to lean towards 20 years. I don't think you were in your 20s, but were you in your 20s? Was it 20 years? Or there's a 20 in it that's really significant. the 20th of a month. And I'm sorry to give you all that. I really shouldn't. I really should dig deeper and say, I feel like it's this exactly. But I'm getting a little tired, I have to say. But I think there's 20 is significant. 20 is significant. He keeps giving that to me. Okay. Hold on to that 20 for a second for me. Don't let it go. Just hold on to it. Would you understand, Carol, July, this month being significant as being a birthday in the family? Oh, no, it wouldn't be that. Would you understand July, Carol, as being significant? If you keep on hearing birthday in July, I'm not saying it's his birthday, but a significant birthday in July. Yes, he passed away. Okay. So then the reason why I'm saying that like that, oh, no, Jenny, no, wait, give me a second, honey. I don't want to jump. I want to stay with Carol. I'm sorry, Carol. I want to ask you, Carol, because I'm with a friend. Carol, can you understand July being significant? July being significant, and I want to lean towards birthday. So is there a birthday in July that's significant to you? I hope I'm explaining that the right way. I think I am. Okay. You're going to tell me no. I'm going to tell you yes. It's okay. This is my stubbornness because I know that he's going like this. He's going like this to me. Okay. So I'm going to stick with what he's sharing. But I want to tell you something, Carol. I'm going to have you hold on to July. I'm going to have you hold on to the 20 so that you can hold on to that. July 20th is in a couple of days. It's in a couple of days. So let's see if something happens on July 20th. That would be positive because I feel good. I just want to say that. I feel good about July 20th. So that's in a couple of days. So hold on to it for me. But know that he's saying that he loves you very much. He's very sorry for what happened. And it wasn't intentional, but he takes full blame for it. So he wants you to know that. So I'm going to leave you with that, hon. And blessings to you. And thank you for allowing me to read for you. I know some of you guys had parallels or some similarities. Don't take that away. Definitely take it with you. I have to yell at my son. I think that he didn't go brush his teeth. I think he went back on the computer. Avery, did you brush your teeth? That would be a no because I'm not hearing an answer. So I want to thank you guys for joining me here tonight. It was really nice to see all of you and be a part of this. I hope you enjoyed this. If you're new here, I hope that you see what mediumship is like. I hope that you were able to see how our loved ones' souls can still come through. No, Mom's job is never done. And he's really sneaky, so he'll pretend to go brush his teeth, but he won't really brush them. What are you doing? Oh, petting the dog? No, what are you doing?
I have a question.
What?
Just a double check. Do we get the awards at 6:30 tomorrow?
Oh, really? Well, I'll talk about that when I'm done.
That's why I was reading out here.
Okay. So I want to thank you guys so much. I hope that you enjoyed tonight's live. If you're looking to learn mediumship, I have a workshop, not a workshop, I'm having a mentoring group coming up. That's 8 weeks, starts in August. If you're looking for readings, NatalieLuciaMedium.com, or you could email me and I could send you the link. Look, it's 5555 right now. That's a good sign. On that note, I'm going to tell you guys good night. Enjoy everything. Stay safe. Take care of yourself. And God bless. Take care, everyone.